Do. Okay. So let's see how this goes. Um, hey everybody, it's Matthew or Meachew or Peach or anything you want to call me. Um, I don't usually talk and like do commentary, but I'm just gonna probably talk about some stuff while I play video games, and we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna talk about theology, why I'm LDS, and maybe like a little bit of politics. So, the first thing is that I'm an African American. I'm black, but I don't hate my race, and I don't care. I don't care about what people believe or think or say. I care about how about they behave, and to be honest, uh, my race, my race on average per capita, I don't think behaves that well. So what should happen is that my race, they need to behave better, because if you're basically showing that you can't that if you don't have self-control for your actions, that basically means that not you lack self-control and self-awareness. Like, black people just need to not take it so personally, or take it, yeah, just don't take it personally, or don't take it so harsh, because there's really no need to do it. You just need to be cool, is basically what I'm saying. But yeah, I think white people have actually done the most for my race outside of. Why are we over here? I'm saying white people have done for the most out of my race, besides Jesus Christ, of course. And that's because black people, I'm gonna turn it down. Black people use white people's inventions, and they're not even grateful for it. How screwed up is that? Okay, even if you don't like white people, you still like white people's creations, and I just don't understand it. It's kind of racism to hate people just because they're a different race, and white people especially, because black violence targets a lot of races, and all I say is just behave better. People should behave better, and people wouldn't hate my race very much if they just did that. So yeah, that's basically it. Also, you can like some aspects of something without liking the whole thing. For example, this is gonna sound controversial, but I just don't care anymore. I think Nazi uniforms look pretty cool, and I think also not only do they look cool, but I think that they weren't exactly completely bad people. I think he cared about his people somewhat, At least if you were useful to him. I don't think he was the evil person people think he is, but he did actually kill his own people. So yes, he did like his own people. Um, so I think people are correct about that, but he only liked his own people if they were useful to him. If you weren't useful, he would just end you. And that's why he had the youth, like, if you were like German, but um, if you were German, but if you weren't useful to him, he would kill you. He killed a lot of the disabled people. He killed a whole bunch of people. So yeah, I don't. He did care about his people, and he wasn't evil. But they come up and ask us because he lived. He would off his own people if they weren't useful to him. And for people who think, well, he's like the white. He's the leader of the white. He's the leader of the white race. Well, the leader of the white race, Hitler, had many non-white people in his army. So people want to say he's the leader of the white race. Well, he didn't show a good job of it. So he wasn't consistent. Like, basically what I'm saying is that many true white nationalists are not consistent with their views because Hitler himself was not consistent either. He actually was very inconsistent in and many of them are. For example, many white people who are like white first people actually will have come into my DMs saying, wow, you're actually, you're a pretty cute white person after you're pretty nice, hyperbolic in a way. It's like, they also have to make up lies that like he fled to Germany. It's like, dude, Hitler's health, he took drugs too. Like I don't, cause I think most Nazis, online Nazis, aren't like they're not actually, they're not actually like, they're not actually like, jeez, man, we got beat up. But like, they're not like the people, the people who are Nazis online. Basically, what I'm saying is that they're not consistent with their own worldviews because the hypocrites at the minute you call them out on it, they'll just say you're Jewish, which actually doesn't do much of anything because it's not a justification for the reason why they have hypocritical views that don't even align with Hitler, but they're just these people are just not consistent, and it's just funny how they call you a Jew. Over here, this way. Which I do actually believe Jews control a lot of things, but these people think that Jews basically do everything. The current Israel of today isn't of the Bible, and I think many Jews control many things, but that doesn't mean that Jews control everything, because if they do, then it basically means people don't actually have it basically means people don't really have free will, which I could get into, and I might get into the next part, but what I'm saying is that people aren't exactly truthful or trustworthy. Neither is history. Neither is a lot of things. So just keep that in mind. And the next part I'm going to talk about is justification and theology. As I've said before, I'm LDS, and so I'll probably try to keep it kinda brief, but kinda simple. So I think that you actually have to have both pragmatism and a justification for knowledge or morality or what's good, because if you don't, then you could just say everything and everyone is predetermined and determined, which means you don't actually have a choice and you can't actually know if you are even choosing anything. For example, people who say everything is subjective, relative, can't actually know anything because everything is, it's all arbitrary, relative, and if you don't have a universal mind or standard to actually know anything, you can't actually know anything. It would actually impossible, because if the mind isn't universal, then it's actually impossible to know what is and what isn't true, and what we should and what we should do, because you can't get an ought from it is, as the David scholar, or the philosopher David Hume would say. And it's very simple, because if everything is just if you're trying to get a universal from particulars or a subjective mind, then you can't actually justify it, because everything that is your mind is from your own sense data or sense experience, and it's not actually, doesn't ground your justification, because it's just based on arbitrary standards. And it's like, well, what is good and what is bad? It's just what makes me feel good. But basically, what's wrong with all of humanity dying too? Because there's nothing wrong with any of it. Because one has to think about it. If everything is basically arbitrary, if it's all arbitrary, and there's no reason for any of this, then there's no action is better than any other action. It just is. And there's no reason why you can't actually say that your preference is better than my preference, because every action is equalized, and if every action is equalized, it doesn't really matter what happens, because it just is. Something something that is the case doesn't mean it's the way it ought to be. And it's not like, for example, 2 plus 2 always being 4 in a logical, consistent sense doesn't give you a justification why murder is wrong. Because atheists, people who don't believe in a God who is both universal, pragmatic, they just say, well, we can just derive an appeal to consensus. But an appeal to consensus is still a fallacy, because you can't actually know, because appealing to the masses is still a fallacy, because you can't actually know what is, you can't actually tell that your mind, because the mind isn't universal, as I said before, doesn't actually ground you with anything. It's just part of it's just an appeal to consensus. Appeal to consensus is a fallacy. The reason why the appeal to consensus is a fallacy is because human minds aren't universal. So if human minds are not universal, then because if the human mind is finite and not universal, but since the human mind isn't universal and it's finite, subjective, relative, You can't get an off from an is, and you can't say that body autonomy is better because bodily autonomy at this point is just stardust. It's just chemical reactions going from one point to another, and because the human mind is not universal, you can't actually say that anything is better than anything else, because it's just better is what's based on preferences, and it's not based on anything substantial. So it's not a valid move. It's not a valid claim to say that, oh well, look at what, oh well, I don't feel good. Well, I don't feel good is not a justification for why something is objectively better or not. In fact, why is human existence good in a subjective, dead, deterministic worldview anyway? There's no difference between the two anyway, so it doesn't matter, right? Like people, like it's like arbitrary without appealing to some external. Also, another thing too that I find funny is that what's interesting is that like relative, subjective, nihilistic people who think everything is subjective and morality is subjective, and that we could just get morals from like pragmatism or something, is that you can't actually get objective standards for, even if something is objectively like logically consistent, because it still doesn't it still is just a clue to your own head. You have given up the ability to actually have knowledge, claims, and justification and truth if you just appeal to either consensus or to the human mind, because the human mind is arbitrary, false, and it's not consistent, and saying that something is bad because it violates someone's personal autonomy isn't consistent, because you can't actually know that what you're doing is out of your own free will. In fact, you can't even know if you have free will. So if you can't know if you have free will or not, then you actually don't have responsibility to anything. In fact, why would you? There is no why. There is no reason for why something is better than something else. It just is. And that's why people who don't believe in a God who can ground both justification and the ability to be pragmatic can't actually be consistent, because, and the real funny thing is that people will say God's not real, we appeal to God, you can't prove God's not real, but at the same time will say that it's just funny because they won't appeal to God. They'll say God's not real, whatever, but then they'll appeal to stuff like what is it? They'll appeal to stuff like they'll appeal to stuff like minds or selves or metaphysics. They'll appeal to metaphysical properties they can't prove. You can't physically like prove logic, right? It's the laws of logic. You can't actually know, because if your mind is like a finite mind, you can't actually know for certain what anything is. You can't prove the self, you can't prove the mind, you can't actually prove much of anything. You can't prove the mind, you can't prove the self, you can't actually prove much of anything. And if you can't really prove the mind or the self or anything else, then it just seems like people want their cake and eat it too, because everything they say is arbitrary, not consistent, and they have no grounding, they have no justification for claims. They're just talking out of their, butt. So evolution and simulation and Buddhism, they all require something basically, but if it requires anything external to exist, to know anything at all, then you're always going to be bound by the system. That's why I like also being LDS, because LDS, you can posit that even though God is all powerful, an all powerful and all knowing God that can't possibly be wrong and that created everything about you, basically means that God not already can create anything that he conceives of if he truly wants to. He also knows everything that you're going to do before you do that, and if that's the case, then there is actually no choosing, because God not only knows what you're going to do, but is able to have the power to actually do something if he chooses to. But to me, all knowledge isn't a problem for me, because just because you know just because you know how to do something, or you know what something is, doesn't mean you can do something about it. Having all power, you can have all power, but you might not know how to use that power efficiently. So even though you can be strong, you don't know how to use that power because maybe you're like kind of dumb or something. But if you're truly all powerful and all knowing, and you can't, not only can you possibly not be wrong, but you created everything about someone or a person, that basically means that you're creating creation without a choice, right? Because you didn't have a choice to become human, and that's really the key crux of a lot of belief systems, not just mainstream Christianity, but mainstream Christians have a God. But the issue is that if you didn't believe you didn't exist until being human, that means that something prior had to create you, whether it's parents or evolution or simulation theory or something, or in Buddhism's case, you are caught in the cycle of samsara, or you're caught in the cycle of karma or paganism. You're still created without being able to choose. Basically what I'm saying is that if you didn't choose to become human, which most beliefs actually posit, then you're actually stuck somewhere, because you didn't actually have a choice into whether you wanted to become human or not. And if you didn't have a choice to become human or not, how much free will did you have a free will to exist as a human? However, if you've always existed, but God isn't the sole cause of your existence, same with evolution and stuff, then God's not actually responsible for everything that you do. And I know he can create secondary causes. He can create secondary causes that isn't. God can create secondary causes, but he already knows. But God already knows. We better evacuate. But God already knows that. God already knows. So basically, what I'm saying is that God kind of already knows that. This is kind of intense, but basically, God already knows So basically, what I'm saying is that God already knows. No, but basically what I'm dead. No, I didn't get there. Like what? But basically what I'm saying is that God, anything that it creates everything about you while knowing everything about you means in some sense you can't actually have free will, is what I'm saying. And the LDS religion is different because is that I think the LDS religion is different because we believe in a God who our conception of God is different because we believe in a God who actually not only loves us, but he also, yeah, God not only does God love us, yeah, we didn't get out anything, but not only does God love us, but he also, so not only does God love us, but we also get a choice to become human, and that way it makes it more, it gets out of the predestined and determinism problem that every other religion that posits that we didn't choose to become human gets out of. The other thing is that there's a pre-mortal existence that I think is very loving, and God also in LDS theology, he won't just allow you to go away. He won't allow you to, like, he'll give you another chance after death, and I think that's pretty awesome that Jesus would, go to Joseph Smith, and he would basically allow Joseph Smith to continue to continue his hey, we got out. To continue his church and stuff. That's pretty awesome. Dang. Dude, I love these mods. These mods are pretty cool. Hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Dang, my voice is like quiet. So, yeah, I think LDS is the best. I think it's more merciful. I think it makes more sense. I think Mormons can actually answer questions better in a way that maybe other religious people actually can or won't. And I just think God is a lot more loving, merciful, and the LDS. Oh, freak, man. I'm having trouble with ladders. This mic is pretty good though. Alright, wait. Oh, I gotta go to audio. Because my voice is so low, I'm just going to do that. Yeah, I'll just put it down. Hello? Hello? Wait. Don't tell me is my voice like, dude. Let's see if this helps. Why is my voice so low? I don't understand. Okay. Wait. Well, where am I supposed to go? Is it down here? Yeah, probably. Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello. Alright. I wish we had the other people, but we're doing good. Yeah, this microphone is better than my phone one. Because I increased the bass a little so it sounds more professional. Sounds like it. See? This is me when I talk with like from the throat. And this is what I sound like when I just talk regularly. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. Yeah. Wait, where am I going anyway? Oh wait, down here. Alright. You know what? Yeah, never mind. Let's just talk, whatever. Like if it sounds, oh shoot, no. Louis, Francis, I'm coming. So yeah, sorry for the ramble. Sorry for the ramble of like theology and LDS stuff and politics. Anyway, people who also, I just want to say, people who like worship politics are like dumb. Like oh, Trump is the savior. It's like, dude, no, he's not. Didn't you hear what Jesus said about? Didn't you hear what Jesus said about not worshiping false idols? Oh, one other quote, but in the next sentence, yeah, Trump's gonna save America. It's like, no, he's not gonna save anything. I do think he has some good aspects, but yeah, there's no way you could say that he's going to like save America. There's no way. Like if you honestly think he's gonna save America, you're kind of out of your mind. Like he's the guy is like he's with Zog. And I don't hate Israel, but the Israel of today is not the Israel of the Bible. How people don't understand this, I have no idea. And sorry. And Maybe I should talk about power scaling, because sometimes I listen to Seth, who's actually a Christian now. God bless him. Um, and I like watch other stuff like Jay Dyer and stuff. I don't mind what people believe, as I said before, but um, it's kind of hard for me to like concentrate. But I think I've been doing a pretty good job so far. Um, so let's see what else was I going to say? Yes, finally. I wanted this eagle for a long time. Alright, so yeah, I think people have heard. Wait, call the... Should I get a sniper? I don't know. Should I get a sniper? What? How's this not... I don't get it. Like, how... Sorry, I'm listening to Jay Dyer too. He's actually helped me with getting smarter with justifications and stuff. But okay, so they're talking about I don't get it. It's like, am I not calling the elevator? Like, how do I get in there? I don't understand. I don't get it. Why isn't this, where's the elevator? Oh well, guys, I can't get in there, so ta-ta. Where do I go? Oh wait, so what was I on? Dude, I keep losing my train of thought. Oh yeah, I was going to talk about power scaling. I really like power scaling and talking about that too, so I'll just get into that. Rimuru is basically anime Jesus. He resurrects people in a white robe. He is very powerful, can be argued for out of verso, maybe even higher. Yeah. He also has something called Meachew. Meachew. Huh. Where do I go? There's gotta be a way somewhere. Anyway, he resurrects people in a white robe. He's got attacks that are called Megiddo, like from the Bible. He actually built a kingdom from scratch, much like Jesus. He also, believe it or not, what was I gonna say? He also, believes it or not, he actually also, why can't I open this? So freaking annoying, bro. I don't get it. Anyway, wait, why can't I? Well, maybe there's something else I can go. But he resurrects people in a robe. He even splits a lake too, kind of like what Moses did in the Bible. But of course, an ocean is much bigger than a lake. But you get it. He literally is. I call him anime Jesus or anime Christ. Even if Seth disagrees, sorry Seth, but I'm gonna have to disagree on your disagreement. Rimuru is anime Jesus for all intents and purposes. And it's not really difficult to understand. But I truly love thank you for this. But I truly love that dude. I love Rimuru. I would put him at out of Verso if you consider that like platonic concepts. But I think like with Turno, you could at least put him to, I think, high complex multiverso due to Turno. Turno is a very powerful, and I think it's its ultimate move that allows. I think I caught it now, but we'll see what happens. Ooh. Bro. Whoa, those 3 tanks? What the heck? Yeah. There's no way I was gonna. I think there's either 2 or 3 of them. There's no way I was going to finish all of them. No way. Oh yeah, so but I do love power scaling, and watching Seth the Programmer, I got way better. Like at scaling dimensions, out of Verso, and Surfbone and Webcam Parrot have also helped me. Both Webcam Parrot and Seth have helped me with it too. And I think that, man, we got, wait, where are we now?
Stay away from the edge.
We must have clipped. Oh, that's good job. Well, I'm just gonna go to the last level because there's no point. There's no point in staying to that one. I wanted to continue, but I guess the game disagreed with me. Woods, underground laboratory, prison, the church. Okay, so where was I? Oh yeah, power scaling. Like I did power scaling actually before I heard of Seth or Surfbone or Webcam Parrot or Suikage or Six or any of those people. But I wasn't good. I was just, for example, I went to like something called Lounge Forums, and I was basically saying, yeah, Bugs Bunny would basically be Goku because he has Toon Force, so therefore he doesn't follow logic, which I don't think that's like, obviously that's not the case. I think Goku can actually be argued for out of Verso, at least the mainstream Goku. Like if you go into like CC Goku or Xeno Goku a Fusion Goku, you could argue at least God Fusion Goku to either boundless or like a metafictional, because he fused with the audience, and then if you want to take it to its utmost, he sees fiction as fiction because he fused with us, and he would be some sort of like, he would be some sort of kind of like Cass, like man, like Cass person, like Cass Superman, Cosmic Armor Superman, who is like high outer because the guy goes to Mandrak and is able to fill the reader on, like, fill the reader breathing on the page or something like that. So it's pretty gnarly. Yeah, I'm gonna heal you up, Francis. It's pretty gnarly. So I've been rambling for a long while now. Wait, Bill, come back, Bill. Bill, I need to, not Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill, I need to heal you. And this mic would be, dude, what the freak is that? Talk about a big lag spike here. Alright. One thing I don't like about OBS is that I'm not able to like get it to not like lag a little. It's kind of annoying, but it's not a big deal. So actually I will probably not, like, yeah, I've been rambling for a while because this stuff is it's kind of hard to stay on topic without a script, but like, but I'm trying to do my best, and I kind of just draw blanks sometimes, and as I'm playing, oh no, we gotta run, we gotta get out of here. Oh, maybe the water covered it, because usually when I kill the hellhounds, a cool mod, but usually when I kill the hellhounds on that, when I usually kill the hellhounds, the fight usually spreads, and it creates a problem. So I don't know what else I want to talk about. Well, maybe I should talk about the difference between temporal dimension and a spatial dimension. But I think the difference is that people think time is the fourth dimension, which I guess is true. If you talk about like time if you talk about like time as the fourth dimension and like a temporal stance, kind of like a film strip, and like different infinities, because they're different infinities means that there can be like different levels. For example, if the universe is infinite and you're either able to cross like the infinite universe in a finite amount of time, that means your speed will be greater than infinite. Same with power though. If you have power that is able to destroy a infinite 3D universe, that makes you 4D, at least with power. Even if your own like being is like a 3D, because you can be a 3D dimensional person with 4D power. In fact, you would probably be 4D in durability even if you were like a 3D type person. But going back to the difference between spatial and temporal, I think spatial temporal dimension is like a film strip, right? So like think about like think about infinite amounts of tesseract and like a film strip or something. That like it's basically, I guess, more of a timeline, but a spatial dimension is different because a tesseract that's infinite is infinite. Like you could stack, but basically what I'm saying is that because there's a different angle, it's okay to make it more simple. You can put an infinite number of squares in a you could put an infinite number of squares in a 2D object, and you still wouldn't be able to get to, like, no amount of infinite 2D would get to you a 3D object, because it requires a completely new axis. Like one has like 3 axis points and one only has 2, and a 0 dimension, like you wouldn't even be able to comprehend it, because a 2D thing can't comprehend a 3D thing, right? You can't actually interact with it. 3D thing can't actually meaningfully interact with a 2D thing. You would have to make your like an incarnation. It's kind of like how Jesus, his human is like you can have avatars of yourself, and that could be the justification, but alright, Francis. But yeah, you like 3D, infinite 3D is, sorry, I'm kind of like trying to get closer to my mic, and that's like kind of screwing up with my aim a little bit. Where are we gonna go? So yeah, no matter how many, so a one-dimensional, like a 2D is like a line, 3D is, I guess, us, or maybe even like higher, like with string theory or some other dimensional like way to do it. I think that trying to say we can't be a 4D thing is kind of hard, because we don't even know what that would look like or entail, so we probably don't know that. The other thing is that, as I've said before, is that you can't a 4D, like for example a 4D thing, like kind of like a tesseract, like a tesseract, for example, would be different. Is that all right? A tesseract is that infinite 4, like infinite 3D is basically wait, dude, I have the AK, why am I getting rid of it? Okay. Wait, what is this? Alright, let's get this party started. Rescue is coming. Defend yourselves. Alright. Okay, let's do that there. That's gotta go over there. Oh yeah, so on the dimension thing is like it kind of depends on how it does it, but like but as I've said before, like a infinite, if you're like like a spatial dimension, gotta go this axis. Good job, man. Oh shit. Yeah. Alright, so that was good. We ended that. I'm gonna go to Skyrim. But I want to talk more because this is kind of it's pretty enjoyable. I just need a way to maybe I shouldn't, but yeah, that's kind of it. Sorry, I'm a little bit discombobulated because I don't know, I'm kind of rambling. Dude, my friend Aaron said play effing N. Like, good job, Aaron. I wonder if the mic is better up close to my face or... Why is it so like... It's so quiet though. But so is my voice. So, guess I'll just play some Splitgate for now. Yeah, I'll play the game, whatever. It's like, I'll play. But they probably left or something. Dude. My friends are kind of funny. Alright, Splitgate time. Yeah, Pedro's in here, Aaron's in here. Ooh, that's one. Ooh, that's two. Dang, I missed. Test. Hopefully people can hear me okay. Hello. So this thing on? Yeah, it's still working. It's fine. Because, I hate being up in my chair, like, sometimes. Come back here. Dang. I know I gotta go a little bit closer because I gotta see the screen. Like a little bit more. How you didn't kill me, I don't know, because the guy had basically a rock. He had a rocket. Like he had a rocket straight to my face, and like he couldn't kill me. Dude, I really need to stand. I like this mic. It's a pretty good mic. It's a good, but I need a arm so I can reposition it better. Blah 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 blah. You're dead. That could have been a 3-piece. Oh. It's like I'm playing games now, Aaron and Pedro. Wowzers. Wowzers. Yeah, I'll just put a heart on my other account just because. Because I can. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. Okay, this is the king of the hill. I don't know how my team's not killing them right now. Okay, we're gonna like losing so badly right now. Oh, I almost got the quad feed right there. Dude, where the heck is the rest of my teammates? Oh yeah, it's lagging too. Good job, man. Good job, OBS. You know, commentating is pretty fun. I don't know why I didn't do it sooner. Oh my goodness, we might be coming back to this. Alright, I gotta go to the next one soon. No, it's wait, where is it anyway? Oh, it's right here. Sorry about the inflection of my voice sometimes, because sometimes I talk from the throat and sometimes I don't, and I don't know how to tell the difference. But maybe it's just me, maybe I'm nervous. I don't know. Dude, I'm like kicking these guys' butt, to be honest. Watch this. I'm gonna juke him out. Oh, it worked. That worked. It worked. It worked. Oh, man. We were losing and now we're winning. Dude, we didn't get a single kill out of any of that. That was so embarrassing. Just stay. Oh my gosh, can you guys just stay in the kill, please? Oh my gosh. Just stay in the hill. Oh my gosh. These people keep coming out of nowhere. It's kind of annoying. I don't understand. I don't understand. Alright, there you go. That's more like it. Take that. Well, there you go. There you go. Man, I love Splitgate. Too bad it's not very popular, though. But I don't care. As long as it's fun for me, it's fun. It doesn't bother me. Well, look at that. We came back and won. We came back. Dude, look at that many kills. 65 kills. Dang. I freaking did great. Yeah, that was some pretty nice going. You're not gonna get me. Oh shoot. Why did I move? I could have had him. It's 9:43:53 right now. Well, I'm having a lot of fun. I gotta play the Outer Scrolls though. Maybe I should play Skyrim after. Alright, I'll play one more game if I can get in a lobby. If I can get in a lobby, I'll play one more game. I'll play one more. Dude, did you see that? There was like 3 people lined up. That could have been a triple. That would have been kind of funny. Alright, I'm bored, never mind. Alright, what is it? Skyrim run, you need it. Skyrim. Oaks. It's the Skyrim. Word of Aiden's kind of fun, but I don't want to play that. So is Wizards and Warriors. Alright, let's just play Skyrim now. Oh, and sorry if my voice is all soft. I'm a soft-spoken person. Person IRL, so I can't do anything about that. And to be honest, it's actually more relaxing this way. So, if people don't like it, too bad. You're just gonna have to deal with it. And I wonder where's Elder Scrolls 6 though. Wait, what? Oh yeah, maybe this will help. Well, I guess some people will know what I sound like now, because I mostly don't talk, but maybe that should change though. But I have to be honest, listening to myself talk is kind of relaxing. It's kind of smooth. Like I somewhat have a radio voice because I increased the bass. As I said before, and it makes it sound so clean and so clear and so good. I don't know. Oh yeah, Throat of the World, Parthenax. Who's humming? Who's doing that? Alright. Return the helm of Winterhold to Core? Who's Core? Core? Oh, you know something? Maybe I shouldn't speak up more because people can just go turn off the volume And I just I gotta be honest, I kind of like my voice now. Like it's so smooth with the bass, and it's so soft spoken. You know, maybe I could do ASMR. I'm playing. I kid, bro. Okay, I'll repost your post, Pedro. I've located Grimm's Sever Reaver.
To think you actually were able to reach it and yet return to tell the
Reaver.
Rarely in my travels
Reaver.
have I encountered those who possess skills equal to your own. I see I still have much to learn. If you'd permit
Shoot,
me,
no.
I'd be honored to accompany you in your travels for a time. To call it a guild is ridiculous. How can people who would betray one another over a gold coin be considered part of an association?
You know what? I actually like how my voice is soft spoken.
What do you think?
Yeah, I try not to care really.
That's a shame. Too many people
Alright, I'll be back.
and look where
I'll be back.
it's going to take more than just myself and Aaron to help this city. It has to want to help itself first.
Okay, hi everybody, I'm back. Dude, why are people fighting? What the freak? What the freak?
Excellent. I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Wait, I can't get these people if like they're all fighting. No. Alright. Can I like come on. Oh my gosh. Alright, I gotta reload. It's like I can't go forward with the quest if they're just attacking people. Oh well. We'll see what happens. Actually, maybe I can charm that person or calm them down. Like there's gotta be a way I could do something. Hold on. Alteration. Do. You know, I kind of don't want to do this, to be honest. Cool. That's a cool spell. There's nothing that, like, changes the state. Unless I'm kind of retarded. But we're going to try our best. Yeah, you know what, let's just go. Forget it. I don't care anymore. Riften, here I come. Again. Yeah. Maybe next time I'll go to jail. Perhaps that would fix it. Don't know for sure, but maybe. For some reason, I've always had trouble with Riften. I don't know why. Like, there's always, like, big lag spikes and something. You know what? Let's go in. Let's go inside. Look at my level. It's 271. You're a wizard, Harry. Where is she? Where is she? Where's my friend? Where is she?
So you're the one.
How about we just skip the conversation? You have no faith in the guild?
All I care about.
Well, she just lied. If she had no faith in anyone, she wouldn't have faith in me.
I hope
You won't have that problem with me.
I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business.
You see what's interesting? It's just funny. She just contradicted herself. She says, I won't put my faith in anyone. Yeah, you put your faith in me.
Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details.
Alright. Where is... Yeah, I don't know.
It's so good to see you again.
Yes. Huh? What do you want? All right, then.
Okay, adapt. You know what? I'm just gonna go in here. I'm kind of sick of Riften. Something always happening in Riften. What? Wait, where's the person? Maybe they went back outside? Look how many followers I have. It's nuts. Oh, a fight. Oh no, whatever shall I do? I just don't care enough.
I don't want to be hurt again. Rarely. I see I still have much to learn. If you
Okay, join my party. Let's go.
I think you'll be glad that you made this decision.
Let's go. Alright. Okay. You know what? Maybe I'm going to get more appreciation for the land. Maybe I shouldn't maybe I shouldn't put maybe I shouldn't fast travel is what I'm going to say. Sorry about that. I moved my mic away from the PC a little bit. Alright. It's playing Lord of the Rings. Yeah, this is gonna get copyright strike. Oh well. Anyway, I'm playing on Legendary too. Boom, baby. Dum dum do 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 do. Bilbo Baggins and the Shire. Before everything went to, doo-doo. Alright. Should I change some scenery or no? Nah, we'll just keep it like it is. This is actually very calming. I remember why I still love Skyrim. Why I still love Skyrim. Skyrim all these years after. Well, I don't want to. Well, I'm not going to steal you. Freaking mic. Alright. This is comfortable, more comfortable now. These bears are like getting screwed up. Uh, hmm. So, my friend Carlos, I think, wants to have a conversation on Discord.
On a regular day, we're as cold and cold as winter.
Or just text, so it's okay. I forgot what mods I have on this game. For some reason I can't get into the mod list anymore. At least not in the actual game menu.
Hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
Why? I don't know. This music is pretty cool though. I like it. Oh shoot. Thalmor? Oh, that's okay. I have plenty of followers. Kill cam. Bye bye. None of you can stand up to the power I have. Mwahaha. As an LDS emo boy, I demand you to kneel towards me. I mean, kneel to Jesus. Because he's God, and you ain't. Wow, there's a lot of people here. Okay, you know what? I'm getting kind of bored of this. It's magic time. Where are you people? That was pretty nasty. That was a horrible miss. What were you aiming at? Actually, my followers can get this. Dude, look how long this battle's lasted. This battle probably should have been over with. I don't understand. Well, actually, I do. It's because I'm on Legendary. I forgot crossbow is so fun. Alright, I gotta switch to the Stormbringer. It's like enough messing around. Sometimes I wonder if I have too many party members. It makes it harder to like hit people. The Falmar. No, stay on me, please. Oh wow. Get him, get him. Get him, guys, get him. Wait, what? 40 bounty added to Whiterun. What's going on, dude? No. What the heck was that? Haha, you're getting stabbed. Wait, where is everybody? There's no. I don't see any, but oh yeah, we were headed this way. I was gonna say I don't see any monsters. Get them, boys. Okay. You suck. Come here, wolf. My wolves are better than yours. Alright, how do I get up though? How do we get up there? I know, go around. The great thing about Skyrim is you can always exploit it. Like that. like this music. Chop. You're done. What part of I'm the Dragonborn do you not understand? I don't know if we should go into this fort or not. It would be like a side quest. Alright, you guys take that, and I will take whoever's out here. Oh. This music kind of sounds like Viking or Nords. It's pretty cool. Jeez, man. Yeah, I have too many followers for my own good. But I don't want to get rid of them all. Luckily, sheathing your sword makes them act better. How much health does this guy have? Jeez, man. Oh, that was a long, long time. Okay, let's go on a side journey. A little. What? Don't go in front of me. I get. Oh, you poor, poor thing. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care about like wolves. I would never abuse an animal, but I don't get affected by it. Animal abuse. But then again, I am apathetic. That's good music. What kind is it? I don't know. It's fun. Dang, he went down. Like it barely. The thing I don't like about Legendary is like everybody becomes like bullet sponges. That's annoying. Like it's not even harder, it just takes longer. A life of Uriel Septim. And I gotta find a way to buff up the damage. Because otherwise we're gonna be here all day unless my followers can do something. What the? Yeah, he lost. Get out of my way. I'm gonna kill you people. I'm sorry, wolves. But as far as I'm concerned, you people are the same. Well, I punched the air. I stabbed the air, so... I just realized, what the heck am I doing here? I'm only like here because I wanted to... go to a place that was like sidetracked. But there's no reason for me to be here. But I do it because I like it and it's fun. So we're going to be here. But you know what's good is that people are out of my hair. You know, my followers are diff somewhere else, so they won't get hit, and then this way they can stay out of my damage, so I can do this chop. Chop, chop, chop. Either they have more health than the regular ones, or these marauders are just more tanky. Jeez, man, why does it take so long? Yeah, I bet. Oh, it must be the armor too. Because that didn't take nearly as long. Alright, let's go. It's just me and you, Bandit Orc Lord. Well, and my wolves, but they don't do much damage, so it's basically just me and you. You're getting screwed up, buddy. That hill won't save you. I'm an evil son. I'm evil for Jesus, so you're gonna die now, and I'll send you to him. This is so epic. To be honest, I can kind of see why some people don't like Skyrim combat. Jeez, man, it's like it's nothing but doing the R2 button. Oh wait, he's not dead yet. Jeez. Man. What was that? It was your leader getting screwed over. And now you're screwed over too. So it's too bad. Wait, why am I attacking my own wolf? he got killed with a block. He suck. Alright, let's get out of here. That was fun, but it's time to go away. There's enemies nearby. Where?
What's the hurry? Keep that magic away from me. All right then.
Oh, I'm like, I will look at this. I'm stuck. And I can't fast travel because I can't, oh my gosh. Alright. There you go. Sorry I had to do that, but you wouldn't move. Oh dear. That was pretty easy. That was not very difficult. Yeah, let's just do this.
Only burglars and vampires figure out that dark.
Now what? It's always something. Why can't I, why can't I just, wander the roads of Skyrim in peace? That would be much more easier. Just let me wander in peace. Oh my gosh, stop fighting. You don't need to keep fighting. So annoying. Okay, you know what? For the atmosphere, it's good, but I can't see. So I'm going to make it lighter. So there we go. Oh my gosh, again fighting? Why? Man, you guys need to stop fighting. Well, we're here. Alright, let's that's pretty good music. I can't, I don't want to deal with this. I'm just gonna go inside. Sorry, but I'm going inside too. Okay, so there are monsters nearby. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go. Might as well. Let's spoil their fun.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Where are the enemies? Oh. There's one. Okay, I'm gonna dismiss some of these people, or the animals at least. They just get in the way. Oh my gosh, get the freak out of my way, wolf. Alright,
This place is unbelievable.
Avanchanzel is as much a library as it is a city, built to hold the vast memories of the dweller.
you ready for a big fight? Prayerfully, I have the storm bring you. Because otherwise, it would last a lot longer. Well, that was kind of funny. You guys need help with that? Oh, my followers are finding each other. How wonderful. I guess can't go that way. Why am I on the balcony? No, 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 don't push me off. Don't. What is going on? The boilery or balcony? No, I think it's this way. Dude, I hate that wolf. It gets in my way. Well, it's a good distraction at the very least. Hopefully, is this the way? I hope it is. Yeah, this is it.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
I'm not gonna die like
You know, my followers can fight and I'll do the important stuff. I'm getting kind of bored. So I'm just gonna run through everything. I can't do it anymore. Enemies should understand their attacks do nothing. It's not gonna work against me. there's nothing important in there. I don't know. Oh my gosh, I don't like my companion here. Go away, companion. How the freak do I get rid of you? Ow. Alright, he can stay whatever. Stay or don't. Jeez, how long does this quest last? Actually, I think we might be almost there. We might be almost there. Alright, there's my people again. My followers can take care of the fodder. Oh wow, that's a lot of enemies. But nothing I can't deal with. I mean, they basically can't damage me anyway. Look at my health. Alright, this is so boring. I need to switch it up. I just had to use destruction that was more powerful. Well, there's nothing I can do with those people either. I'm sorry, those machines. That wasn't very progressive of me. Well, are we outside or inside? No word. The freak? Alright, I can't find a way to get out of there. Alright, let's go to the balcony.
That magic is for me.
Soulstone? No, I'm just gonna go to Mortho just because. What? Well, that was fun. But I think I'm going to call it quits now. Because, yeah.
One of the guards said he saw a mage appear out of thin air. Maybe it was one of those Sijic monks. That's been hitting the schooner, I say.
Now what? Oh, it's a dragon. Okay. Did the dragon leave? No, it's over there. It's an ash dragon. Huh? Cool, finally. I was waiting for a Daedra gate, Oblivion gate. Well, that was embarrassing. Just got one shot. Yeah. Here it comes. Here comes my reckoning. So where did it go? Dude, I wanted to loot that dude. Yeah, well. Guess I can't loot him. And get screwed over. Run, kid. I will, and me and my other followers, like 70 of them, will never let anything happen to you. I don't know how that happened, but you fell like through the, you like clipped through the bridge. Thank you for the Daedra heart. I will keep it. Man, that took a long time. Well, that was fun. Thanks, people, for coming to my stream.